folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Utes will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. They'll run it here. And this running play is stopped by an inspired defense tonight. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Looking to scramble. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Dropping back, it's Jennings. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but a pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game. And here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it and give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Grab behind the line. It stays. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The Utes have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And he drops back in the gun. He's got it near the end zone. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or refusing to be brought down? Touchdown, Utes!
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. That's reeled in. It's Harden. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The completion makes it second down. And he'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
How about this play by the quarterback, putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly, to his teammates. At the end of the day, the quarterback doesn't want to look back on the game and say, I could have done more.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep it.
Breaks into the clear. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pulls it in. It's Harden. And he's brought down just short of the mark on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Back in motion now. And here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And the Utes bring their punt team onto the field.
Number 92 on to kick it away.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
You know what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Back to pass. It's Jennings. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Utah 7, SMU 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Moves out of the pocket. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Pressure is coming. Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Dampier. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The game was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Picks up the first, looking for more. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Bringing pressure. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
That sack sets up a second down and long. To throw, it's Jennings. Looking to scramble. Bought some time, now lets it go. Locates the tight end, is complete.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw over the middle. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
With the catch, it's Davis. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
The Utes will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Jennings. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Looking for a man. That's caught. It's Harden. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Fires it on the move. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. It pays for it. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25, and what a play for this defense. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Makes the ground. It's Parker. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The pocket breaking down. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
I mean, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The shotgun handoff here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And out comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick this away to get the second half going.
Set to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Dampier. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Utah. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT puts them up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that first down.
The Mustangs are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker is coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He's running out of time here. Touchdown, SMU, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Mustangs. This offense cannot be stopped.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Makes a quick catch.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, or you can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Big throw to the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Grab down the middle. It's Duke. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
What a catch! Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Utes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here's a regular season game group that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top 5 team late in the year playing this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great...
He's in the clear. Now here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, SMU.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle.
35. Utah, 25.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, I felt like the defense anticipated this. They thought the slant was coming, and they still couldn't stop it. Let's move the sticks for a first down.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He's picked for a third time tonight. Could take it all the way. And a big takeaway by the defense on the final play of the quarter.
Utah, 25.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Touchdown, Mustangs. Still no answer for this offense. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
25.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To throw, it's Dampier. Defense is coming after him. The short completion of the tight end. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Utah.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. You know, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for some space. It's Johnson.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Grinding away with a running game. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
And the Mustangs will line up to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for a late deep throw. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
While they don't connect here,
But this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Pass complete on a crosser. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. First down, they're going to throw the ball. A quick throw to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad, and they nearly got another big one there.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. One more first down should do it, but remember, the defense has all 3 timeouts remaining. Now test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The Mustangs enter their final minute of play, just hoping to run the clock out. Looking for a gap, it's Johnson. Gets the first and still running. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. A matchup of 2 powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it, and the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that really stood out in this football game is that higher-ranked team dealing with the pressure and the expectations. They handled business. Really good football game. Both these teams will benefit from playing in this game late in the year. But now comes the pressure. Higher-ranked team wins this game. Now the expectations every single week will be high. They'll have to continue to play with great poise.
Winding down, this offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Breaks into the clear. Pointing toward the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Utah, 35.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Wants to throw it. Looking deep for late game heroics. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.